So check. Okay. So,
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly, David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Wendell Carter, Hachimura out there with MP. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Adams in at the 1. And for the Nets, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Durant, and it's Mills, and it's Sharp, and it's the center locking down the middle. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey do you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get sexy. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Back home used to call such an impressive athlete. Bill, give him a little bit of room, he'll flush it with force.
Here's Sharp, and it's sent back by Carter. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Over Harris. Hachimura, no good. Carter with the bucket.
He's just such a terrific offensive rebound. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Harden against Beal. There's the pass to KD. And just about a minute into the first quarter. No good on that one. Here's Adams. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Durant finds Harden. Count it.
He's not killing you on the perimeter. He's doing it inside.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP passes to Adams. MP left side. And MP throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mills passes to Harden. Outside for KD. The Nets working the ball around now.
フェイスは入っちゃうんだよ。スリー。1回しかしてないよ、三角。謎に2回目飛んだわ。やったけどこいつ。ディフェンス非常にうまい。うわ、ずるいぞそれ。やばい、久々だから気がするんだな。
I find it really interesting to talk to
KD
about his origins. He says growing up involved basketball. Stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Passes to Mills. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harris from the arc. He can't get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Durant, we all know that basketball grade was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline to stand up just to have a chance at making it.
Here's MP. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
It's Durant with the drive and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And every step of Durant on the drive covers so much ground. You know he's looking to finish that play with the dunk.
Harris against MP. To the paint. Hachimura the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice pass to Hachimura.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts.
KD shot is good. And Washington has possession. trailing by 2. They
入れ替え
traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
It forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
Here's Beal. No good. Good work defensively by Harden. Pass to Harris. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Washington. Harden scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Harden draws the double. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Count that one. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Hachimura. MP with it in the game against Orlando. Very
Hachimura.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sharp, the pass to Harris. Driving inside.
Oh, shot.
Goes back up.
Oh, shot.
The rejection by MP. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And with the basket on the assist from Carter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wizards.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And a new group in for the Nets. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Durant. Valentine comes in for Joe Harris. Hart, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Carter in for Patty Mills. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. Abdias checked in for Beal. And Monks subbed in for Adams. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Kuzma. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Carter, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He kicks it to Harkless. Now here's Valentine. Guarded closely. Pass to Sharp. Over Monk. And the Nets miss again. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Kuzma finds MP.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam?
No foul.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G slam cam. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called the Nets. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Now here is Carter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Valentine kicks to Carter. Misses the three. Washington now by 10. Down low. Here's Gafford. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Carter against MP. And there's the pass to Sharp. And there's the whistle. That goes on. That's his
Wizards substitution.
Passes it to Harkless. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carter Jr.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Mills out there with Harden, and it's Harkless in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Magic put on a performance. He contributed 61 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance.
David stretches, he was absolutely down. He loved the match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Here's Mills following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to KD. To the middle, here's Harden, and easy 2 points on the layup. And 6 points for James Harden.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Wizards leading by 21. Now here's Beal. Last game he had 13. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
That's exactly right. That's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And then Carter with the dunk.
With noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Here is Harden. 32 points for him last game against Detroit. Pass to KD. Fires from the line. It's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Adams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And here's Harden. Now the pass to Durant. Driving in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
MP against KD. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Wizards.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Now here's Durant. 29 points for him last game against Detroit.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And the shot goes in.
Around 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Feeds to MP. Carter dishes to Adams. to the inside. Here's MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got 24.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Durant with it. 14 points for him. And the
아,
foul.
바로 시작하면 돼요, 그래나.
And so it's MP making things happen. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. For the Wizards, Shaw comes in for Carter. And MP subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. So on the floor for Washington, Adams is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's MP. Then there's Shaw. And it's Hachimura in at the power forward.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Passes it to KD. Rebounded by the Wizards. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage after that.
Well, he's all about the high percentage shots. I mean, Hachimura wants to finish right at the rim every chance.
Beal against Harden. Pass to KD. On the way, Harris. Outside for KD. Just 4 to shoot. On D. Rebound, Washington. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Next up for them, the Nets, the road game in New York. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Durant, the basket. And they recover it. Sharp. And again, it's the Nets missing.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
MP passes to Shaw. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Sharp. 14 points for him. Shot to stop the run. Can't get the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Durant. Josh Hart comes in for Joe Harris. And Carter in for Patty Mills. Carter kicks to Harden. Nets passing it around. Fires the 3. The shot by Harkless, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP against Harden. MP, no good. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Nets making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Malik Monk comes in for Adams. Pass to Valentine. They grab their own miss. Here's Sharp. And at last, they get one to fall. Sharp's got 11 points in the quarter. The Wizards have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Monk, the pass to MP. good on the triple. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the pass to Valentine. Back to Carter. Takes it to Harkless. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Here's MP. 33 points for him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's MP. Good. Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
Sharp, the pass to Valentine. Over MP. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And yes, it's good. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Carter dishes to Valentine. He kicks it to Harkless. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by MP.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Ooh,
how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defense as well in the pick and roll.
Now Carter. He has 6. Pass to Harkless. Inside. Monk with a double team. Offensive rebound.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
MP finds Beal. High post shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. 8 points for Beal.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Harkless. They need this. Connects from 3-point range. Harkless has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
MP passes to Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Caboclo, he's checked in for the Nets. Abiez checked in for the Wizards. Kisper comes in for Beal. Carter outside. Pass to Hart. Now Valentine. Launches a 3. And the Nets on another 3.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The pass to Gafford. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now here's Valentine. He's got 5. Caboclo kicks to Carter. Shoots over Gafford. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's MP. Harkless with the steal. Passes it to Valentine. Back to Hart. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harkless. And it's MP with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gafford's got 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Caboclo, the pass to Valentine. 1 second left, and that's the final possession with a nice defense right there. MP getting it done for Washington, going on an absolute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Mo Harkless, Carter out there with McCaw. Then there's Valentine, and it's Caboclo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Caboclo, the 3 from Valentine. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Vanette shooting for the game at 42%. Now here's Valentine. Covered by MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Washington's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Kuzma. And Harkless pulls it down. Fires from deep. And the Nets miss again.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize it's a better option.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Pass to Caboclo. Carter on the wing. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP. Good on the shot. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Releases from 15. Rebounded by Caboclo. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot, and this is just the 1 make. Carter against Kuzma. Carter down low. And the rejection by MP.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 47 points. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step that game has been going for the Wizards.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
From deep, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And MP throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Valentine kicks to McCaw. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game.
We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
MP passes to Bertans and finished off by Bertans.
Selfless pass there by MP. You love to see that team first mentality out on the floor.
And here's Carter. Pass to Valentine. And they call an illegal screen here.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover. It's only because he's been reliable up to now. Mistake-free.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Carter with it. The pass to Caboclo. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what I like about MB, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
McCaw, the pass to Sharp. Harkless on the wing. From deep. Bangs on the trifecta.
Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's MP. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
From the stripe. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got 15 points in just the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The drive by MP. Off target at the rim. Brooklyn's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.